I'm Brenda Rozzi, and this is my partner in crime,
Yes.
Richard Russell.
This is my bail bond lady.
Haven't had to bail you out, so that's a good thing,
Yeah.
right?
It is what it is.
And we're here to discuss the city council meeting, the regular meeting for tomorrow
No,
night.
wait a minute.
What?
It's disgust. You're going to disgust.
Okay.
I'm going to be disgusted with the city, but well, that's
But
later
the budget is tonight. This is the city council, and if the way it looks, we could possibly be out early.
No.
No?
What, Tuesday night?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because, so anyway, so copy of the agenda. City Hall tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, to the City Council chambers.
Yes.
Doesn't start at 7, we all know that.
Yes.
You know, but,
We're in the second row. We're hard to miss.
right. We need to get name tags or shirts to say from the second row. Something to think about. Okay, so then.
We get one of those Three Stooges. She's Brenda, he's Rozzi. Oh no, she's Brenda and that's Russell. But again, it is what it is.
Rozzi and Russell, all right.
Maybe our next budget.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, right.
Maybe we get something out of the city.
I was gonna say. Maybe, that might be a good idea.
Yes, that would be.
We're just saying,
More on that later.
Who wants to put it? Okay, so it starts off the same, reads the whole thing about web and, Facebook and YouTube, and hopefully we won't, whatever. And then it's roll call, moment of silence, pledge of allegiance, minutes, and there's 2, 4, 5 minutes that need to be approved. I don't know why one of them is still on there, but that's besides the point. And then public participation, that's usually starts off with Mr. Molly, then it's Rich, and then whomever else wants to talk on something.
Which we beg and we implore you.
2.5 minutes.
Get out there, run your mouth.
Yep.
Silence
It's not golden.
is not golden. It makes people think everything is cool, and it isn't.
It's not. Yeah. So.
Not when you look at this. It ain't cool.
No. So then it starts off with, usually there's public hearings, but fortunately there's none tomorrow. So that's
Well,
a good
again,
thing.
we'll get into that after we go through this.
Yes, but well, for tomorrow night, there's no public hearings.
Yeah.
And then matters pending public hearings, there's some old ones, there's some new ones, who the hell knows? It's, whatever.
Let's see. Again, I'm remiss. I didn't check to see what this 01.16.150, the municipal hearing officer is. I should check the ordinances.
That was,
That's,
but that was,
189.26.
yes, that was originally under Chief Moriarty. He handled that, but it was under him, and now they take it and put it here. And it's someone with fines, or I don't know, whatever.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's really nothing in the way,
no.
because issues here usually don't get pulled up.
No.
Let's see, communications from the mayor, city officials, and city attorney. Again, we have the, this one really doesn't apply because the budget review process is over with.
Right.
Okay, which we'll get into shortly.
Yes. Now we have committee reports.
Yes.
Budget and Finance Committee. 30-26, reclassification of non-union positions, update call-in center report to reflect cost of living adjustments.
So my second unfavorite phrase was the city of Lawrence.
Yeah.
The COVID money, that's my first unfavorite phrase, and the second one is the Collins report. That
Yep.
caused, I don't even want to think about
I know.
that.
I know. And the next one is the 24826 LPPA Local 125 Lawrence Police Patrolmen's Association funding approval.
Okay, then we have 24926, year-end transfers between department accounts. And that's put up by Ramona Sabalos, Carthel.
What departments?
My only wish is they would say where the money's coming from, how
yeah.
come there's money left over in this account, and how come, and where is it going, and
Yeah.
why wasn't there money left in that
Right,
account?
right.
About people overspending their budgets, knowing that other people are underspending.
Yep, yeah.
You know, it's like this one is almost like an ATM machine.
Oh, yeah, well, it is. Transfer $1,325,743 from FYI 26 Capital Reserve Fund to various city
Again.
accounts. What accounts?
Yes. Why and why?
Yep.
Let's see. Net metering electricity offtake agreement. Simon Piera, supervisor of energy projects. Is he a city employee?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
But he's a supervisor. That bears some
Yes,
degree of
it has
importance.
something to do with the metering.
Yeah.
I started watching it, I got bored. 26326, authorization to expend $573,000 Federal Highway Administration Safe Streets for All SS4A Signs and Lines Project Grant put on by Alicia Miller, Mayor's Health Task Force.
You know, I said it before. You and I survived going to school,
Walking uphill? No.
down hills,
Downhill, yeah.
Wonder Bread baggies on our feet, you know, but again, and we survived.
Yep.
And now the wokies get in. Oh, again.
I just feel, I watch the kids going to school, going up Bowdoin Street, or South Bowdoin Street. There are no sidewalks.
No, there aren't.
And they're on, I know, watch them walking the road, and cars could care less. They just keep driving. You know,
Well, again, that falls back on something that the council
I mean, I shouldn't
president.
say that because there are some sections that do have sidewalks.
Yeah,
But there's sections that don't. Why can't they just put a sidewalk or something? I don't know.
let's see. Good news. There's nothing in Housing and Economic Development Committee.
Okay, now we have the Ordinance Committee. 14326. Request for council to adopt resolution in support of Massachusetts audit of the state legislature per question 1 on November 5th, 2024 ballot put on by Richard Russell and Council Vice President,
it's being
President
pushed,
Anna Levy.
and it's being pushed by Council Vice President Anna Levy.
Right, right.
Let's see, we got an old gold dealer license renewal, Brothers Jewelry, Benny Grillian Brothers Jewelry.
26026, install one JO pole on Broadway near Hawley.
Okay.
Reference number 311-27752, put on by Dave Johnson National Grid.
And that's a public hearing.
Anyway, right.
And last but not least, an ordinance is A-Medal, all capital letters, A-M-E-D-A-L, Family Picnic and Sports Day at O'Connell Park, June 20th, 2026, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I have Milani Guerrero from, again, A-Medal.
Yeah.
I
I don't know what it is.
I haven't heard of it.
No, neither
But
have I.
again, it's got family
Right.
in it. Okay, I will give it the benefit of the doubt, something positive.
Yep, yep. No personnel committee reports.
No Public Safety and Emergency Management Committee
And no
report.
committee of the whole.
But again, we don't have an emergency management manager.
Yeah, right. No committee of the whole.
No old business.
Wow. Table matters. Nothing really.
Let's see. No. All of these are 3 or 4 months old. When did they give out all the resolutions to the public safety people and
Phew, a long time ago.
yeah, Paul Brennan wasn't there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever. Now new business.
New business. We could go on for hours on this first one.
Yeah.
26426. Extend the temporary appointment of Santiago Mateus as Director of Planning and Development for 90 days. And that was put on by the mayor and Carol M. Garcia, Esquire, Personnel Director.
But this is the last 90 days. I thought you could only do.
Oh, well, yeah, I know.
So after this, they better find someone.
Or they could appoint somebody.
Yeah.
and have
Yeah.
them, force them to quit, and then they could reappoint him. You gotta check,
Yeah,
you gotta read how that
Yeah.
ordinance is written.
okay. 26526, appointment of Valencia Teneri to the Conservation Commission. I didn't know anyone was leaving there.
Well, again,
Yeah,
let's see, Tennis will be happy, he has somebody else there.
I hope.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay, appointment of Rolando de Castro to the Lawrence Redevelopment Authority, again, by the mayor. God forbid, Octavian Spanner, senior advisor to the mayor.
Isn't he the LRA something or other?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
And again, that brought up a, well,
Yeah,
yeah, well, no, this is involving the LRA.
Yeah,
The LRA, as a rule, usually has their meetings at, is it
255.
255 Essex?
Right.
How come they got it this week up at the Orange Wheeler House, the corner of Franklin and Tremont Street?
Don't know,
No, Franklin and Havel Street.
don't know. Maybe they're moving.
Sarah Perez, she brought up I mentioned it, and she brought it up, and she dug into who actually owns this, and she asked.
Who owns it? Is the city?
I'm not sure, but
Oh.
it's, I don't think it's city-owned.
Okay.
So, is this a quid pro quo deal? Again? Okay.
Okay, authorization to expend $5,409.36, Mass DOT aeronautics grant for runway 5 drainage improvements.
Okay.
Not
and
a
then
problem.
The next one is authority to expend $22,447.34, MassDOT aeronautics grant for runway 5 drainage improvements. Again, put on there by our good friend Francisco
Francisco
Urena,
Urena.
the airport manager.
Yep. 29626, naming of park under construction on Bay State Road as the Billy Robertson Park.
Not-
Let's put on Sue
not-
Fink, manager financial. I don't know who Billy Robertson
That
is.
was going to be my next question.
I don't know. That I don't know. Maybe something to do with the Y, maybe, I'll have, you know what? It's a good question to ask if we see Sue Fink or we see Dan McCarthy tonight.
Yeah, if.
Yeah.
Will
Well,
be-
they're part, it's all the budget, so is everyone gonna, assuming everyone's gonna attend, so that way in case, you know, they can get everything done tonight, we don't have to go into Wednesday.
Everybody has begged, borrowed, steal, justified, lied, and connived to get the money that they put in for. So basically, why should they be there?
Well, because in case, but they only saw the budget and finance. What if other councils want to ask questions?
Then they should have been at the regular.
Yeah, but they couldn't ask questions because not part of budget and finance.
Yes, they can. They just can't vote on it. They can attend the meetings
Okay.
as a non-functioning
Counselor?
individual.
Okay.
They have no vote, but they do have the right to question.
Oh, did not know that. Well, good to know.
Let's see, hawkers and peddlers license, Lords Garcia Urena.
Okay. Naming of corner of Havel Lane Street as Anthony DeFuscia Square, put on by Council President Giovanni Rodriguez and Mark DeFuscia. He's lived in that house for like forever. You know, that's been his office type of thing. He has his office there and all that.
Not for nothing, don't they usually name squares and corners after deceased?
Yes, but someone made a good point. Why don't we do it when someone's still alive so they can see it?
Or,
And you know, whatever. Hey, I don't, you know.
okay. Groundwork Lawrence, 5K Manchester Street, Spigot River Greenway, Nunzio DeMarca, Sunday, August 9th, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. I did that several years ago.
Yep.
They had to put a detour in because a tree had fallen across the path down there.
Oh,
You know, it is what it is. I finished third in my age category.
not bad.
Yeah, my age group was 60 to 79. I was the third. The two guys who come in ahead of me, they were in their early 60s.
Well, yeah, well. Resolution honoring Youth Development Organization, YDO's 20th anniversary and recognizing July 16th, 2026 as YDO Day. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see, 27426, request a zoning change, 46 Winthrop Avenue.
What's a 46 Winthrop Avenue?
Like I said to you on the telephone, it's diagonally across the street from where our buddy from IVCS used to live.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that just narrows it down a little
Okay,
bit. But
okay.
again, what's the highway access?
I don't know.
Well, let's see, that is 114. Yep, so
No, I guess not.
who knows?
Okay. Proposed ordinance name change for ordinance 02.48 to Office of Human Resources and Labor Relations. So I guess it won't be Personnel Department anymore.
Okay.
Personnel Office,
And
whatever.
the next agenda item is the creation of a proposed ordinance 02.48.050, the Deputy Director of Human Resources.
Which seems funny because there's only 3 people in Human Resources, but whatever.
And let's see, I'm trying to think how many, does the school system fall under the city's human resources, or do they have their own?
They have their own.
Okay.
They have their own.
I'm trying to remember exactly how many
They have their own.
city employees that there are.
Up there in the personnel?
There's more than a few.
Maybe 4? I don't,
No, I'm talking
oh, okay.
the entire,
Oh, okay.
well, we know there's at least one, at least we know there's 2 less than there were a year ago,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Handicap parking, 37 Bennington Street.
handicap parking at 42 Thorndike Street.
Handicap parking, 3537 Wilmot.
And last but not least, this one kind of opens up a whole bucket of worms. Resident parking, 15 Bunker Hill Street. How would you like to have
Hill-
resident parking on your street? Oh, I mean, you got plenty of driveway
There's
space,
plenty of driveway space.
but still,
We have plenty of driveway
it
space.
is what it is.
Yes. Okay,
Okay,
so tonight
tonight,
is
okay.
the start of the budget, voting for it,
Okay,
against it, decreasing it, not decreasing,
This is the agenda.
agenda.
And the
Alright.
agenda item is, I won't go through all the happy crap that's
Yeah.
on top of it all. There is public participation,
Oh, God.
yes. Oh, man, okay. The normal stuff, roll
Right,
call,
right,
silence,
yeah.
pledge, public participation, and the public hearings is 2/28/26, proposed fiscal year 2027 municipal budget, put up there by Ramona Sabalos Caffo for Mayor Brian DePina, okay? And if nothing is done about it, it continues, it will continue if needed to Wednesday, okay?
Yep.
Now, whether anything is going to be done about the budget tomorrow night remains to be seen.
Can they do it tomorrow night?
I don't know.
Because it wasn't published for tomorrow night, so I don't know.
They could
Could they do it on budget and finance?
Okay, budget and finance. Nope, I don't see anything listed in budget
Okay.
and finance, and I don't see, no, I don't think they can do anything about it tomorrow night.
If they're just gonna pass everything, then everything should go through tonight,
Yeah. Oh, okay, now,
unfortunately.
this is, I got the handles for a camera in my way, but again, this is the front of the budget book.
Want me to
Doesn't it
hold
look,
it? I'll
doesn't it
hold it.
look pretty? Yes,
Does
yes,
it?
yeah,
Oh, there we
right?
go, right there. Yeah, it doesn't look pretty, yeah.
in the past, I have managed to have enough connections to actually get the book.
This year, no?
I didn't this year. For a variety of reasons. And so this came off of line. The budget book is online, as are the budget books going back, which proves interesting. Let's see, what other good stuff do I have in this packet? Okay, I have some information there about, okay. Oh, yeah, I'll go through these. I get some numbers here.
Okay.
Let's see. And these comments are not directed personally at any individuals. This is information that has come directly out of this book. The cemetery director is getting a raise up to $127,100.
95?
Something like that, $31,000 raise. Director of Health and Human Services is getting a $33,657 raise, up to $135. DPW director, this is one of them. Okay, now, DPW director gets 2/3 of his salary from the DPW, and I'm not sure where the other third comes from. But he's getting a total of $5,200 raise spread across everything. So he'll be getting a total of $213,000. Now, being the numbers freak that I am, how did the likes of other individuals manage the DPW on lesser amounts of money?
They just did it. They just did it.
Okay.
That was their job, they did it.
Okay. I have issues with, there are 3 or 4 different pay grades for confidential secretaries. Okay,
Yeah.
the lowest pay grade for a confidential secretary is Nilsa in the VSO's office. She's being bumped up to just under $60,000. The confidential secretary in the city council office, her salary is being bumped up to $73,000. Quite frankly, Nilsa has more valuable information about me in that office than the city council secretary has on me.
But the city council secretary also has to deal
Huh?
with 9 people. She has to do stuff for 9 people, not just one person. So that's the whole thing too.
That's oh, George Washington.
And she just had a birthday.
Okay, let's see, what else? Okay, that's that. Okay, the mayor's getting supposedly a $25,000 raise, up to $150K.
Okay.
The chief of staff is getting a raise up to,
But wait a minute, she should not be getting a raise because she just got the position a couple months ago.
okay?
And that was not her.
The salary, annual salary is going to be $148,625. Our buddy, Octavian Spanner, is getting a $5,200 raise, $100 a week, up to $213,200.
Is he the highest paid city employee?
No, he isn't. I don't have those numbers available, but if I'm not mistaken, number 1 is the police chief.
Okay.
Number 2 is the fire chief.
Okay.
I think Ramona is in there in the mix.
Okay.
Tim Hooton is in there. Okay,
He's not making 200 though. He's only making 100 something.
He's making 100 and somewhere. I think he's up to about 160.
Yeah, but Okay.
Those individuals, again, I will defend their right for the salaries
Oh,
they
yeah.
make,
Yeah.
because all of them have special skill sets, special licenses that they have to maintain, and special sets of rules
Right.
that you and I and other city employees don't have to
Right,
follow.
exactly. Right.
And anything that they do in a negative manner could have a tremendous impact on them, except if you've got political connections.
well,
But again, it is what it is. Okay, the city attorney. Okay, personnel director is getting a $15,600 raise, up to $145,600. New position, the assistant personnel director, which we mentioned. That one is going to come in at $83,500. City attorney's getting a $6,650 raise, up to $166,650. But
He should be make,
his salary is contractual.
right.
Okay. The first assistant city attorney
That we don't have.
they will be making $145,000. They're
Okay.
getting a $10,000 raise. City clerk getting an $11,381 raise, up to $133,385.
Okay.
Okay, election department. The assistant clerk, that's also a title that he has, director of the election department, he will be getting a raise up to $73,135.
Okay.
And the account clerks, 3 of them will be getting raises. The total of the 3 of them will be up to $161,733, which comes out to $53, almost $54,000 a year for the other 3 people. But one of those positions is vacant.
Right.
The planning department, the energy advocate. Did you know we had that's a new position?
Yeah, okay.
$85,500. Let's see, OPD, Office of Planning and Development Director. They were making, that was a welder's job, right? She was making $195,800. Her position, because it's going to be going to a new position, they're going to be starting at the bottom level. That salary will be, for the time being, $127,100. Okay. The Lawrence Police Department. The chief will be getting an $18,425 raise.
That's fine
Up
with
to $263,600. They have cut the executive deputy chief from the budget,
Okay.
saving $175,000. But they created a new position, executive assistant, new, paying $87,360.
Executive assistant to who?
The chief.
Okay.
Okay.
But so it's almost like confidential secretary type of thing, right?
Yeah, probably.
Because they've always had someone.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they have one now or not, but I know they've always had, I know that, Romero had one, I think Roy had one from,
think so.
Yeah.
Okay. The Lawrence Fire Department, the chief, he's getting a $45,545 raise. He's going to be bumped up to $243,545.
Okay.
Again, he's got skill sets that
Yeah.
there are people underneath him that are working their way up to that skill set in due time.
Yeah.
Let's see. First assistant community health. New position, $106,600.
Who does it report to?
Huh?
Who does it report to, do we know?
I don't know. It'll probably be inspectional services.
Okay.
Okay, that takes care of all that happy crap. Let's see. Okay, now, mayor's office. Mayor got rid of one employee in his office.
So we're now down to 9.
Went from 9 to 8 employees.
Oh.
That employee was making $68,640, but due to a variety of other financial chicanery, it only comes out to a net savings of $27,606 because mayor's getting $25,000 raise. So it is what it is. But don't feel sad. Don't feel sad for this person that got shuffled out of the mayor's office.
Yep.
He slid over. I shouldn't say he.
The person, but we know
That person got slid over into another department and took.
Do we know what other department he got slid into?
I did it one time. I don't have it handy.
Okay.
And this person will be taking I think if I'm not mistaken, about a $2,500 a year cut and pay, which only amounts to $50 a week. Okay, $50 a week to you and I is a lot, but somebody making $67,000. So you leave closing time an hour early.
Yeah.
And this person's position was a data entry clerk.
Was there a computer at the front desk?
That's a question nobody has dared ask or anybody has.
I've been saying since day one, because I put that stupid desk there.
Okay,
So-
now you brought up an interesting point. I still get job ads from the
Yeah.
city.
Yeah.
You know, the last one I got was job number 597. They want to hire interns for the city clerk's city council office. $15 an hour, anywhere between 10 and possibly 12 hours a week. So you're talking $150 to $180 a week. Now, you people know me well enough to know my mind works in a strange,
Mysterious ways.
why can't, well, again, and this could go two different ways too. Why couldn't that intern, while they are not busy, sit at the front desk and do internship work and also direct people to various offices if need be?
Good.
Okay. Now I brought up the position of the whatever you want to call that position. Why can't that job go out to, and as if you said, you laid it out pretty.
Been saying it for years. Senior tax write-off. And also senior tax write-off or whatever, and also the high schools have to do community service, have to do whatever. So senior tax runs from May 1st until October 31st mainly. You could have someone sitting at that desk, 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the afternoon, 2 different people, whatever. It's not like City Hall is 20 stories tall. It's 4 floors. And there's also a directory right there you can point to.
I should know the answer to this because I'm part of the tax work. What is the actual tax work-off value?
$1,000.
$1,000.
67 hours. 67 volunteer hours.
Okay.
And then the high school kids have to do community service and in public whatever. They could do that in the afternoons.
Now, if what we surmise is correct, that the person that's sitting there, now don't get me wrong, this is nothing reflected against him. He's a nice guy, I like him, friendly, personable, the whole 9 yards. But if he's the person sitting in the position of a data entry clerk making $68,000, let's see, that could be 68 senior citizens working $1,000 off of their taxes.
Yep.
Duh.
Yep.
Maybe that's the reason they didn't want me on the council anymore.
it's like I've been saying this right along. you don't need to pay someone to sit there to tell someone to, oh, inspection services, second floor room, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know, mayor's office, third floor room, blah, 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 blah. You don't need to pay someone to do that. And also, right next to, here's the desk, here's a directory that tells you where the people are. And there's one, if you come in the basement, there's one right where the elevator is.
Change that directory, make it bilingual, and if the person comes in.
It is bilingual, I think.
It is bilingual?
I think it is.
All they gotta do is point.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what the, okay, we wanna go parking ticket. Parking ticket. English, Spanish, English, I don't care how you
whatever,
put it.
yeah.
But again,
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah. I know.
downstairs,
Yeah, I yeah.
it
That would
is,
have been perfect. It would be perfect.
yeah, but again, what do we know?
But you, yeah, obviously.
Okay, now, I have taken the liberty of going through all of these budget books for going back to, let's see. Actually, I went back to the FY21 budget. But I can't, I have to blow off the 21 and the 22 FY budgets because Brian's fingerprints, Mayor DePina's fingerprints, or Octavian Spanner's fingerprints are not on those budgets. Those were Dan Rivera or Kendrys Vasquez. Okay, the first budget that the present administration was in charge of, that came in at $374.8 million.
What was it the year before, do you know?
$345 million.
Okay.
And the previous year, the FY21 budget came in at $311.5 million. Okay, let's see. Now the FY24 budget was $409 million.
That's a big jump,
FY25, huh?
Big jump from 300 million to 400.
It's $34 million jump. I got numbers covering all of that
Okay.
too. The FY25 jumped to 443. FY26 jumped to 469. This one jumped to just a hair under 490 million. I was damn certain that it was going to hit 500 million. Okay, so from the average budget increase since the present administration has been in office has been a $28.7 million budget. Or for that time frame, those five or six budgets, $144 million. Now from FY23 up to the present time, have you seen $144 million improvement in the city?
No.
Those I Love Lawrence signs, they must have been real expensive, if you can find the price of them.
Has anyone asked?
Yes,
And?
no answer.
Interesting.
We know who did not get an answer.
Yes.
Okay. All right, now,
But I know who ordered them. I know where it came out of. Okay.
and those Adirondack chairs,
Haven't seen them out yet.
maybe they're cutting them up for firewood? Okay, now, I went through and I did the budget increases based on the previous year and the upcoming year. So from 22 to 23, there was an 8.35%. 23, no, I'm sorry, that was 22 to 23 was a 9% increase. Then an 8.4%, as opposed, and next year was almost 6%. And this year is a 4.3% increase. Now that's the cost, that's the increase in the budgets. Something that both you and I are familiar with, Social Security cost of living increases. Let's see. We had a 5.9, we had an 8.7, we had a 2.5, we had a 2.8% increase. Should there be a law no, again, I'm speaking out of school. I should be taken to the woodshed and beaten with a budget book for even suggesting this. We know that laws written on Beacon Hill for the cities to follow are laws written by politicians for politicians, not for the public, but for politicians. So my thoughts would be, why can't the cities be forced to stay within the cost of living increase? We knew in October, last October, we knew that we were going to be getting a 2.8% increase.
Yep.
Why can't the city start catering their budget on a 2% increase, 2.8% increase, as opposed to the 4.32%, which was a 54% increase over what you and I got?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I mean, but again, I'm sorry. I spent my life with numbers as a surveyor, and these things, people may just blow over them, but they jump out at me, and I just look at them and do I get discouraged? Yes, I do get discouraged. Not for pointing them out, but what really discourages the living hell out of me is nobody cares.
Well, yeah.
I sat there and I thought about it, and it dawned on me. What other percentage of properties that are individually owned, like yours and mine, versus rentals? Mm-hmm. People that rent, they're used to their rent going up anyways.
Yeah.
So they don't really
Every
care.
year, right.
They don't care.
Yeah.
What is the percentage of renters living in Lawrence versus homeowners living in Lawrence? That's where the problem is. And we get these advisors. Oh, we got to do this. We got to bring in more money, and it all brings in one problem: more people, more apartments, more people.
Yeah.
I digress on this, but somebody mentioned to me the other day that there's 70,000 cars in the city of Lawrence, and the U.S. Census Bureau has the temerity to say there's only 90,000 people.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, you've heard conversations with various public safety officials that put the population anywhere either side of 105,000.
Yep.
You know? Huh?
Yeah.
You know, I look at it. But again, people, where is it? It's here somewhere. I know it's here somewhere. I don't know about you. I don't like it. But again, there are people that don't like the fact that you and I have the right to open our mouth about stuff like this. And it's unfortunate that there are too many people that are afraid to open their mouth about it. You know, I look at it. They just let Russell run his mouth. He's a crazy old timer.
You look at, some of these people getting paid, and the new people coming in getting higher salaries than people who've been there for a long time.
I know it.
And people who have been working for a long time, who should be getting promoted, don't get promoted.
Yeah.
I
mean, you laughed when I've used it. The fan employment agency, friends and neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's
the one good thing about the fan employment agency. Oh, we don't worry about that. You'll learn that. You load JT and learn that all about that. Yeah.
But the problem is there's no one qualified to give you the on-the-job training. That's what makes it sad.
I keep looking. Like I said, I get the job ads from the city. I'm waiting for them to post paper clip counter. I'll volunteer. One for the city, one for me at home. Two for the city, one for me at home. But again, it is what
true,
it is.
But see, that's just it, and it's true that, unfortunately, the people who were qualified to give on-the-job training are no longer there.
Yep.
Through leaving, retiring, going somewhere else,
Getting
fired, and that's what makes it sad. That we have people in positions who don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then when something goes wrong, everyone plays stupid. Like, oh, it wasn't me. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Now, again, I try to bring. I run across a lot of interesting articles in the newspaper. I look at the front page of the Eagle Tribune online. I go through the Boston Herald. I catch news blurbs on Facebook.
Yep.
One thing I found, and I found it tremendously amusing. We all remember the crap show that happened last year. Can I mention her name?
Sure.
That happened to Jennifer Pagan. She got ultimately fired because she supposedly harassed somebody when she asked questions about them wanting a mail-in ballot.
Right. Well, it was an absentee ballot. So we don't do mail-in, it was an absentee ballot. You had to prove that you were going to be out of.
Yeah. Well, again, something that I found at the tail end of last weekend, President Trump, whether you love him or like him, hate him, he is our leader. There's a lot of stuff I don't like, a lot of laws I don't like, I have to accept.
Right.
He signed an executive order earlier this spring that may require the U.S. Postal Service to refuse to deliver mail-in ballots if the states refuse to give up their voting information. Massachusetts is one of those states. Wow. I'm familiar with the November 24 election only because of what's going on in the city council, which should prove interesting Tuesday night. Secretary of State Galvin's office, I get mixed emotions about him. He has a great site. I don't like his politics. He's been there too long. He's screwed me over. He screwed me over.
A lot of them been there too long.
And he had information for the November 2024 election that said Lawrence had 5,600 mail-in ballots for the final election in November. That's $5,600. I mean, 5,600. And I mentioned that to somebody, and I said, 75 cents? No. He says, it cost us $1.03 to send each one of those mail-in ballots out.
Wow.
Okay? What kind of a crap show is that going to cause? The NAACP, the ACLU, and there's several other groups that are already trying to take it to court. I think this ought to make for an interest.
Yeah.
Where's Perry Mason when we need him?
Yeah, I know. He's on at 8 o'clock.
But again, I think, my roommate works the elections. That's the reason she doesn't go to any political events. She does not need to run in. Right. Anybody claiming that she is adversely affected by anybody. Right. She's staying out of it when good reason. Yeah. I got no issue with her doing what she's doing. I told her, I says, you're going to have a busy day. She said, why? And I told her. She says, oh. But again, there are no real hot topic items on the ballot. I mean,
yeah. I mean, if you look at like locally, Senator Pavel Payano's unopposed. Representative Stella Reyes is unopposed. Representative Frank Moran's unopposed.
Unopposed.
The only one that has someone is Representative Francisco Polino.
And
Unfortunately, the senator and the other two representatives were at his fundraiser and are backing him,
yeah,
which makes it nice. And they said we had really good things to say about him, which made it really nice.
which basically comes down to the bottom line. The Massachusetts House of Representatives gain is the city of Lawrence's loss. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I'll own up to it.
Yeah.
I got no problem.
Like I said, a few of the council members from Lawrence showed up, a couple of them.
Yeah.
Some showed up from Methuen, which is nice.
Yeah.
He had a good turnout. Good for him.
It is what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
What can I say? It's
Yeah.
the only real interesting race is Ed Malaki and Seth Moulton.
Yeah.
Ed Markey is a month older than I am. He'll be turning 80 in July.
Wow.
I am still waiting. I lived in Lynn the late 70s. I had Warner Cable, and he was a representative in Washington. He was on the Science and Technology Committee, and he says, I'm going to lower your cable bill. I'm still waiting, Ed.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I used to bitch about paying a $70 cable bill back 45 years ago. Now I got a $265.
Yeah, you're lucky. Mine's more than that.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I know.
it is what it is. What has he done? He lives Chevy Chase, Maryland, which is a high-end district
Heck, yeah.
outside of Baltimore. He comes back. I think the only time he comes back to Massachusetts is either to vote or to campaign.
Okay, yeah.
And well, again, that brings up another issue. Did the city pay for a campaign movie for him?
Yeah.
Or did I say something bad?
No, but they.
City finances fair game.
It was questioned, and you know what? Good for who questioned it. Good for her. You and I both have councils that we're both proud of.
I am an unenrolled candidate.
So aren't I. Yeah.
I don't know about you, Brenda, but I have problems on which ballot I want to take.
Yeah.
I legitimately do. It's a shame that we can't actually vote out the actual leader of the Massachusetts government because he lives in Quincy. We all know the secretary, the House Speaker, is the actual power in Massachusetts. Yep. Followed by Karen Spilka, as president of the Senate, and then Laura Healy is just the figurehead. And
I know, and it's true. I mean, it's a crapshoot.
2 minutes.
It's a crapshoot what ballot you take.
Yeah.
But
I look at what's there. Do I want to pull a Democratic ballot and vote for Seth Moulton? I have issues with Seth Moulton.
Right.
But I have even more issues with Ed Markey.
Yeah.
Do I want to pull a Republican ballot?
I don't know anyone on the Republican ballot ticket.
Anybody that's running against Maura Healey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But again, the Republican Party is pretty much dormant in Massachusetts.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So I mean, unfortunately, it's.
Well, oh, yeah, it's going to be interesting.
And in fact, Saturday, I got the Democratic survey again in the mail.
Oh, okay.
Big, thick envelope.
gee, I
but
missed that
it is
one.
what it is.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Yeah. All right, so tonight, 7 o'clock,
7 o'clock.
budget hearing.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, a city council meeting.
And possibly Wednesday, a continuation of the budget.
7
hearing.
o'clock, a continuation of the budget.
Okay.
Hopefully they won't have to,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Okay, now a word of warning about tonight. They do have public participation on the thing. If you want to talk about the budget, you do not want to you don't want to sign up for public participation because that is only 2.5 minutes.
Right.
Speaking at a public hearing, you have unlimited time
Right.
as long as you don't start repeating yourself.
Right,
Have all your little duckies or dollar signs in a row.
Oh, right.
Dollar signs, that's
Right.
better.
I like duckies better, but whatever.
Yeah, but again, please come down.
Yeah, come down, yeah. We'll be sitting there.
Yeah.
Bring a jacket, because they sometimes have the thing cold
Yes, it
in there.
does.
I have to remember to bring my jacket, because I froze last time, until they shut the air conditioning off. But maybe with a lot of people, it might be warm in there, who knows? But yeah, but we will be there, 6 o'clock, because we gotta get our seats. We don't want anyone stealing our seats.
To hold court.
You know, oh my God, I
Yeah,
know.
but it is what it
Yeah,
is.
it is, yes.
So, please show up.
Yeah.
I don't need moral support.
Yeah,
I have the justification. I need other people pretty much saying the same thing. I need
right.
a lot of them saying the same thing.
yeah,
I don't need one or two saying the same thing over and over again, but I
right,
need
yeah.
100 people saying the same thing is better than one person saying it 100
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
But
Anyway.
other than that,
All
please
right.
come down.
Yeah, please come down. Looking forward to see you. Come over, say hi, introduce yourself. We always like to meet new people.
Do we want to mention
What?
how we may be open air? 4th of July?
Oh yeah. Oh, so on 4th of July 3rd, we're probably going to do our podcast from the stadium at the fireworks.
Yeah.
So
5 o'clock.
Yeah, 5 o'clock. So come down and see us or watch us, and you'll see what's going on around at the stadium.
We did it a year ago with
We did
the
the feast, yeah.
which it was humorous.
That was fun.
Some
yeah,
of the cheap
yeah.
shots from, and
yeah.
it's tough getting cheap shot from the background and not being able to respond.
I know. But yeah, so
please.
yeah, we're gonna do it. It should be fun.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But
All right.
we
So
will
see you tonight.
We will see you tonight, tomorrow,
Hopefully.
and hopefully we won't see you on Wednesday night.
We definitely won't see you on Wednesday.
But-
All right. Thank you.